sodium that we put on our food and processed food sodiums like Doritos and things like that, right? That is not a good salt source. When you get a mineral salt source, and because that actually fuels the body. It actually fuels, like you were saying earlier, on-off switch in the brain. I always say, consult your doctor if it's a concern, because they do say reduce your sodium. What they need to be saying is reduce your sugars, because that causes more heart issues than sodium. Now, having said that, you're right. There is different forms of sodium. It's not the processed one that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ionic form derived from the sea. That's, the process that they do is not made in a lab. It's not synthetic. And so our body uses it for energy. So if you're out, on a rooftop sweating all day long and then you avoid putting salt in your body, you can die. Like it's a big problem. Like that most people, that's why when I would talk to athletes, I would talk about performance. Well, I want you to fuel your body with this kind of stuff so you can have performance. You need recovery. It's about recovery, right? Anybody can tear down an athlete, but getting them to recover and making sure they get enough sleep and fuel their body right is the difference.
Oh, if you want to get an athlete to do something, talk about performance and it'll get done.
So I would talk to them about performance and I'd say, this is going to help your performance. When I would talk to the parents, because I dealt with high school kids and stuff, or middle school, I'd say, this is going to protect their heart. And that's what moms care about out there on the field. They're like, what can I do to make sure my kid's heart's not going to burst on that field? Because we live in Texas, and it's a big deal because those kids are drinking, like you and I growing up, we didn't have energy drinks. We didn't do all that kind of stuff. Energy drinks get a bad rap because of, raises your heart rate and all that kind of stuff. But why are they reaching for those things? They're exhausted because they're not fueled right. They don't have the electrolytes. Electrolytes bring endurance. Energy drinks bring a quick fix, and we need endurance, right? You got to do this every day. You got to be on a rooftop every day. You don't want to just have energy just for that moment. Like the crews, they're not reaching for those energy drinks because they're addicted. They're doing it because they're exhausted.
Yeah, and they maybe like the taste or the carbonation.
Carbonation,
too,
yeah.
Because sometimes just water gets a little bit old. Where do you source your minerals for this Jmar solution?
That trace minerals makes our stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why it's ionic, and that's why it's so quick and works so well. But then, you can add that to an energy drink. You can add it to anything. And so we even have some people that have elderly parents. It's really hard to stay hydrated. They'll add it to their soup after they cook it, and they don't even know.
That's a great
they're just
idea.
getting it in them because it's that mineral. So they did a study with this stuff where they had firemen. They put on the garb, they're sweating, and they're going into a heated situation, right? So they deal with hydration issues a lot. They had a group of guys that were drinking a gallon of water a day, and then the other group that were doing half a gallon, half the amount, and using electrolytes. The ones that were using the electrolytes, drinking half the amount of water, were more hydrated at the end of the week than the ones doing a gallon every single day. We have to change how we think of hydration.
So the water, if you're not lacing it with, lacing's an interesting term, but if you're not adding, then the water's just almost passing right through you.
Yep.
Is your body going, no, I need nutrients, not water right now, and getting rid of it? Is that why?
It's because the water's supposed to have that mineral content in it, and it doesn't because we drink filtered water.
Right.